Welcome back to Game Over, guys, and Bloodborne, and Yarnum.
And Bloodborne.
And the entertainment delirium of a hot day.
And
I made a friend.
You're not friends. You threatened him with an axe.
We're friends.
Don't put
When
your axe
this guy
in
walks
friends.
up to you and he asks you about something, you tell him.
Is that your torch on your back?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it's dark.
So we discovered Drew's heat immunity in Croatia when we walked back from the beach into the parking lot where there were visible heat waves.
Oh, yeah.
We opened the car and staggered back from it like it was a blast furnace. It was like another like over 100-degree day. So in the car, it was like a dog murdering amount of heat. Drew went and sat in the car and closed the door and just stared forward like a Terminator. You're like, Drew, do you want to just wait out here? We need to air the car out.
I opened the floor.
He's like, no, it's fine. Drew, you're not even sweating.
My urge to escape a potential social situation is greater than my urge to escape the heat.
You didn't want to hang out with Sfunko?
No.
You didn't want to hang out with anyone.
I don't trust this.
It looks like a boss fight, or maybe just a pig fight.
That's a nice circle room. Nothing will jump out at you.
Circles are convenient for battle. Look at all these circles. Circles and circles.
Don't take it.
I won't do it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That
Tempering
was...
blood gemstone.
If only to show you my defiance.
Yeah.
I won't
So
do
Mexico.
as you say. Mexico.
Hola, amigos. So this might have been like the second or third day we were down in Mexico. Because we're on a history of hot travel stories right now.
Excuse me.
Drew and I had gotten a hotel room
Oh, you son of a...
at the resort. Mom and Dad were across the hall.
Casa del Sol.
And this was basically an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah.
Very nice. Like, all the meals were prepaid. All the drinks were free. So we had, like, these huge-ass buffet meals for, like, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever we wanted. So I, of course, gorged myself. And I had to basically drop a log like you wouldn't believe. Like, I was bricklaying by the second day. So after I masoned the bathroom...
He means poop, by the way. For anyone not in the know.
You want to say that just louder and more atonal?
Oh, okay. He means poop. Brian's talking about feces.
Thank you. Put up an alert, Dan. Feces warning. This is a poop story. So after my masonry was complete, Drew went in after waiting like a respectable amount of time. I really went to town. And Drew went in there and he came out like 10 minutes later. He's like, Brian, the toilet's clogged. There's no plunger. And I went, well, just flush it some more.
I don't think that's a good idea, Brian.
Knowing full well what I had done in there, what architectural sins I had committed. And I just let him blame himself. He's like, I think I plugged it. I'm like, I just flushed it. Some more water will dislodge it. Water starts...
Light lamp.
Water starts flowing out of the toilet. Brian, the toilet's overflowing. At this point, I had helped myself to the mini bar, and I was having like rum,
Yeah.
rum and a cigarette out on the veranda. I was like, well, tell Mom.
Yeah, being young.
Drew goes across the hall. Mom or Dad, the toilet's overflowing. So they say, okay, we'll call the front desk. So, like, halfway through my rum and about another cigarette later, and you get a knock at the door. Squat little fella shows up with his toolkit with a collared polo t-shirt, and he goes, Hola, amigos! And we're like,
Just the happiest you could imagine.
for a guy who got called here to basically plunge our shit. I'm just looking in. Drew is standing at the door, uncomfortably greeting this guy, saying, yeah, may have filled this toilet with.
I believe you were hiding under the blanket at that point.
No, I wasn't.
Out of shame.
I was out on the porch the entire time drinking
I swear
rum.
to God, you were laying in bed, pretending to be asleep.
You remember what you want to remember. I remember just enjoying the view and drinking the entire vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But, either way, he showed up, happy as can be. Juan goes, "Hola, amigos," makes his way. Drew points at the bathroom and goes, "It's over.
Very well, let me.
It's over in there." And he goes, "Okay." Heads into the bathroom, does his magic. 5 minutes later, he's like, "Alright, it's all taken care of." And we're like, "Thanks." He lingers in the doorway, smiling.
The moon is closed.
"Well, see you later."
Be along if the
Okay. And he closes the door with a grin, and we're like, "Oh,
a holy shit where hunters
was that a tipping scenario? Did we just stiff him a tip?" In our defense, we're fucking teenagers, and we don't make shit money, so don't expect a tip from teenagers. Anyone in the service industry. Sorry. But all of our money is handed to us by adults.
Yep.
Just like everyone else, I guess, actually.
Unless you're responsible and have a job as a teenager, but you're probably spending all that on your fucking cocaine and whatever. I assume that teenagers do.
Teenagers don't do nearly...
I don't know, I hate them. I mean, I love you gays.
They do keep you
Make
employed.
sure you tip the people who unplunge your toilet, and that includes your parents. Tip them in love.
I looked it up, actually, and I was reading, like, a vacation etiquette journal or something. But I was like, what scenarios are appropriate for tipping? And they said, tipping your maitre d', tipping your servers, tipping your valet. But for repairmen and utilities, don't tip them.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, we could have tipped him anyway, just because, you know, no one's going to say, hey, I don't want that money.
He might have just been lingering for the tip of small talk.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe we had projected.
Although some places do have a policy where they're not allowed to accept tips because they pay them a certain amount and they say you can't have tips. If you get any tips, you have to turn them into us. It's our profit.
Ooh.
Motherfucker.
Ooh.
You fucking poor piece of shit. You motherfucker, give us that money. We want that $4. You little shit!
I would love you to be a supervisor. Honestly, you would be the funniest chief of public safety at a resort or campus, which is the same thing, I might point out.
I would be a
College
good
campus
one.
is a resort.
I'd be a great one because I can actually temper myself. I don't lose my patience. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Or
No matter how much I might scream at you during Teslagrad and you can't solve fucking puzzles.
I believe I screamed at you more. I balanced that equation pretty quickly. Volcanically, some might say.
Ooh. Good descriptive term.
Right? I'm very volcanic. It's all true.
I miss Lava Bomb.
I'm pretty calm when I just sort of lay there, not moving for, centuries. And then when I do explode, it basically rewrites history. Boom! Defining Teslagrad 10 episodes in. Or is that 11?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's 12, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. You should
Yeah,
open that door, man.
When I'm at work and there's no supervisor present, which, don't tell no one.
Hunter's not wanted here.
When they're in the can.
I say I'm in charge, and they're like, why are you in charge? And then later on, they'll tell stories like, yeah, if they had asked me for that service, I would have just told them to go fuck themselves. I'd be like, that's why you're not in charge. Don't just tell people to go fuck themselves.
It's generally bad policy when dealing with people. You might be able to get away with that with children.
Ow, that's fire.
Especially small children that ask for balloons and shit. Go fuck
Excuse
yourself,
me,
you don't
sir.
get a balloon.
Could I have some more porridge? It's been a hard day working on the assembly line today. Go fuck yourself, child.
Get a job.
And that's that. Like,
Sweep my chimney.
oh, well, you've got a hook for a hand, do you? Industrial Revolution era urchin.
I would have killed for a hook for a hand.
We just had to make do with broomsticks and bits of thistle, and that's how we did it in the pre-industrial revolution, and that was that.
That's how we did it pre-Dan.
You should be grateful for industrial revolution prosthetic technology. It keeps you working and such, picking the cotton or whatever it is that defined industry back in late 1890s.
Too fat for my armor.
What?
Bring me the Cura stretcher.
Breastplate stretcher.
That's the same thing.
Ow.
Yeah, you kind of dipped into a Robert Baratheon accent towards the end there.
Of Fat British, which is its
Fat
own
British
accent.
King,
Like, well, yeah.
Warhammer.
Like Fat American has its own accent too.
Oh, you guys, I think I need more deep fried food.
That was a little English, but
Oh! Where'd you come from?
Well, you know, American did come from the England. To be fair, we just have
that
a
was
lot
a
more.
real good Barney burp from The Simpsons.
It's a classic. I wonder if they always used the same sound sample of a burp, or if they made a fresh one for every occasion.
I have the feeling it's the sound sample. That's way too consistent.
I don't know. Maybe there's some people out there with incredibly consistent burps. My burps are defined by the moment. Whatever I've been going through in a given day, however I'm feeling, and what I've been drinking or consuming, or whatever I mean to express at the time, will create a unique snowflake of a burp.
You're really avant-garde with your burps sometimes, too.
Am I? Oh yeah, that's true. I do just yell consonants and vowels into them. My cry to the universe. My Gins burps. Because, you know, oh,
I think Torch is good against these enemies.
the thing's covered in rags.
Yeah.
Presumably not wet
Well, I
rags.
think it's like good against beasts or something.
Wet rag. Okay.
Perhaps it's a cool wet rag.
I must stop you.
Next time on Game Over, guys, more unique burps are born into the universe.
Oh!
Oh, Dan, what the fuck?
Oh, they're Bloodborne. Say their word safe. Heal up. Next time on Game Over, guys.
Wapow!